People with underlying conditions, chronic pain, or disability should speak with their surgeon or a doctor before starting exercise. A person should stop exercising immediately and speak to their surgeon or doctor if exercise worsens any medical symptoms, exercise is painful, or they feel physically unable to exercise. Hello loves, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Look at that number. I'm so happy. Finally down again. And once again, I have absolutely no idea what happened there and why I picked up. Could be so many different things, and it's so easy to get disheartened and feel like a complete and utter failure because your weight has suddenly just rocketed through the roof. But you need to just maintain consistency, which I wasn't the best of the last week. It was a bit of a shit show, to be honest. But yeah, the number came back down again, so I'm really, really happy with that. Week 3, I was quite happy with my progress. The last video I did, I was sitting and editing, and I realized that a lot of our form could use some serious work. I am pushing the numbers to get as high as possible, but unfortunately it's at the cost of doing the movements correctly, keeping my form where it should be, and I realized that I'm going to have to slow down just a little bit to make sure that I am doing the form correctly and then build it up from there, rather than do it incorrectly, get all the way to the top and then injure myself somehow. And it's a bit of cheating. I mean, with the squats, I was doing them so quickly and not doing the form properly, and because of that I feel like I wasn't doing the number of squats that I was busy recording, because if this was CrossFit or even if it was weightlifting, it would have been a no rep. So I decided to slow it right down. You can see on the 17th, I brought my squats down to only 50 for the day, but with my form being 100% on par. And that is as many as I could do, while maintaining my form as best as possible, which I find is quite interesting, because in my mind I could easily do 100 squats, but at the same time I wasn't doing them correctly. So do they really count? Push-ups as well, you'll see I'm down a whole set. I was not doing the correct form, and I think it might have actually hurt my shoulder a little bit, but yeah, that's on me. Sit-ups, I have also gotten to the point now where if it's not a proper sit-up, completely the correct form, not grabbing onto legs, not grabbing onto the ground, not using momentum, if I do it correctly, then the number of reps I do comes way down. But I believe they count a little bit more towards actually getting to 100 sit-ups. And then this last week was a bit of a mess. On the 24th, I was sitting and my body was just not having any of my nonsense. I was really sore. I tried to do some push-ups and my muscles just weren't even listening to me. And I was thinking about it. My goal is to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. But if I don't take a rest day in between, I'm going to suffer like I started suffering on the 24th. So I have decided I will do a 1 rest day every week. Just give the muscles some time to recover, and then take it from there. So on the 24th, I took a rest day. On the 25th, which was a Friday, I decided to hell with it all, and I jumped on the treadmill and did a half marathon. Took me 5 hours to do, but I did do it, and I am so chuffed with myself. I've decided that every Friday I will do a half marathon on the treadmill and try to bring up my speed a bit. Yes, I'm doing the One Punch Man thing, but at the same time I am training for a half marathon in January, so I need to get that training in as well. Obviously, after walking for 5 hours, there was no way in hell I was doing squats. And I decided, let me just do one major thing a day. Instead of trying to change the world all in one day, let's take it easy. The 26th, I did okay. I didn't do many sit-ups, but that's all right. Then the 27th and the 28th, I can't say I got incredibly sick, but I was really struggling with my joints. My hands were seizing up, my joints were all achy, my muscles felt really drained and exhausted. On the 27th, I was putting highlights in my hair, and my hands were seizing up so bad that eventually I was putting the bleach on just with my hand because I couldn't hold the little brush anymore. So on the 28th, I made an appointment to go see my GP. I saw her and she said it's most likely a magnesium deficiency because I have been exercising so hard, and especially with it being summer now and sweating a lot. She said that my electrolytes will all be depleted. So she has put me onto a overdose of magnesium every day for a week, and then we see how my hands are. All my joints and my muscles. We see how those are all doing and take it from there. So hopefully they come right. They're still quite sore today, my hands. I haven't been doing any fine motor skills, so I'm not sure if they're still cramping up. And as I say that, my hand goes and cramps into a spasm. It is the oddest feeling, sending messages to your hands and them just not responding. It's horrible. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody who's paralyzed and you're sending all the signals and just nothing is happening. I would freak out completely. So then yesterday I decided to hell with it, let's get going again. So I only managed to do 12 and 10 push-ups. I was quite happy. I managed to do 4 and 4 sit-ups and then 25 squats. Struggled a little bit with the squats because squats work so many different joints. I was struggling a little bit with that one, but that's okay. And yeah, so I'm hoping the magnesium helps. If not, I'll have to go for blood tests. Be that what it may, it's just one of those things. And yeah, that is pretty much a recap of everything that's happened. I'm going to really work at starting to push up the reps again while maintaining form, obviously. So I'm hoping that the next 2 weeks are going to be amazing. I will keep you updated. As I said, on Friday I'm going to be doing a half marathon on the treadmill again. I'm actually really looking forward to it, even though it takes me 5 hours to walk it on a treadmill. Granted, I didn't do any jogging, I just walked because I wasn't sure if I would be able to do the whole 21 Ks if I was jogging as well. I'm going to put up, I got a Garmin watch and I love it. The stats and everything are just so stunning. I had a Fitbit, but it was a lower range Fitbit. So I'm really enjoying having this Garmin. It's a Forerunner 5.5. It's got the most incredible stats, like how much estimated sweat you've lost during a workout, which I find hilarious. And you'll see there that I didn't do the running on Monday. I think I did do it on Sunday. I'm not sure. I'll have to check when I put the images up. And yeah, that is all from me in the peanut gallery. I hope you have an amazing week or an amazing 2 weeks, and I will see you in the next exercise video. Cheers!